I don't do these videos very often. As many people know, that releases always seem to happen in WWE. It's called Black Friday. It usually happens after WrestleMania. Now, I don't want to talk about all the releases because obviously there's too many to go through. I might do that at a later video. But this video is based on why. What the fuck are WWE doing releasing one of the most talented, one of the most beloved women on the roster in Kairi Sane? So, in the midst of before SmackDown went on the air last night, by the way, SmackDown was fucking awful, as fucking usual. Right now, the people who should be on the path of future endeavor, in the words of fucking John Laurinaitis, is the fucking creative team. I don't know what the fuck is going on with WWE right now. They're a bunch of cowards. TKO are a bunch of cowards. Actually, no. Let's get into one. You released Zoe Stark, who had that horrific knee injury. And to this minute, to this in here, I can still hear the squeal she had. She was close to being medically cleared to come back. And what'd you do? You took the coward's way and released Zoe Stark. That's the one I'm going to just speak about at this point in time. I made to a separate video on Aleister Black. As you know, on Monday Night Raw at the minute, we have a story with Io Sky and Asuka. With Asuka seemingly bullying Kairi. And the part of the story is that Io is trying to convince Kairi, you don't need Asuka. You don't need her. And then there's a possibility of the chance that you could reunite the fucking Sky Pirates. What the fuck are WWE doing releasing one of the most beloved individuals in WWE? One of the most respected wrestlers in fucking Japan. This is the second time you've released her. I think this first time, I think she wanted to go to move back to Japan with her family. That's completely understandable. But this release is fucking illogical. What the fuck is the point in the match now between Io and Asuka if you're going to have it a backlash? I think hence why that this match did not happen at WrestleMania, because I think the writing was on the fucking wall. WWE, they're a bunch of cowards. TKO are a fucking cancer to this company. Now, there's some releases I was not surprised about, but this one fucking stings. This one stings worse than the one I went through last year with Dakota Kai, because I'm an NXT Black and Gold mark. How WWE do not remember the fact that Kairi Sane won the fucking Mae Young Classic, who had an incredible match with Shayna Baszler. I think it was TakeOver Brooklyn 4. One of the best takeovers I've ever watched. You brought her back at Crown Jewel 2023. She looked happy to be back. Put her in Damage Control, fair enough. I was fine with it as long as we got Kairi Sane on television. But releasing her in the midst of a fucking storyline makes no sense. If it was after the story was concluded, understandable. This company, man, is retarded. And people are going to say that, oh, that fat meanie beer, he's never happy. Fuck off. Did you know right now, WWE? We Want Kairi Sane is trending all over Twitter. You gave in with R-Truth. When R-Truth came back, you were fucking pressured by us. Because we made our fucking voices heard about R-Truth. Now it's time if you are a diehard, like a beloved Kairi Sane fan, get your asses on Twitter, get it on Facebook, put it in every fucking comment on their fucking Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, if you have to. Absolutely pathetic, WWE. Absolutely pathetic, TKO group. I have never seen a fucking company that is a bunch of absolute jokers. You want to know what? I hope Kairi Sane goes to AEW. What I would do with Kairi Sane in AEW? Mercedes is obviously going to win the women's championship at All In. What would I do? Debut Kairi, put her in a match with Mercedes. You got the rematch from Battle of the Valleys in New Japan. And by the way, I do watch other fucking promotions. If you just watch WWE, you only watch AEW, be my guest. Do what the fuck you want. Right now, WWE, your fans are turning on you. What I put on a tweet I've put, get everything trending, hit them where it fucking hurts. Hit them in the fucking ball sack and also hit them where it hurts. And that's the fucking money that they make. They keep saying, oh, we made incredible revenue from WrestleMania. WrestleMania was fucking garbage. Night 1 was fucking abysmal. Night 2 was just saved by Punk and Roman. SmackDown, I could not get into SmackDown because I just do not ever want to get into SmackDown. SmackDown is fucking garbage. That fucking creative team should be on the path of the future endeavored. And let me tell you something, and I've said this on Max Wrestling. I have said this for a long time now. Triple H, his head is on the line. I guarantee you by the end of this fucking calendar year, we're in April. By the time Survivor Series arrives, or by the time WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia arrives, Triple H will not be in charge of creative. He will be ounced out of this company. He will be fucking ounced out of that company. We're going to have Brian Gewirtz, and we're going to suddenly have The Rock back around on television, and we haven't seen The Rock since Elimination Chamber last year. This company's lost the plot. Actually, no, while I'm here, I'm going to go through the fucking releases, by the way, and I'll express what the fuck is going on with this company. Right, let me load this up. Let me load up the releases for y'all. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Didn't Aleister Black beat one of the main events for WrestleMania a couple of weeks ago? Aleister Black was on television every week. Featured in a predominant role. Didn't he beat Sami Zayn? The former United States champion? You lot have got to be fucking crazy. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega would kill it if Black went back to AEW. But the match I want with Aleister Black and Zelina Vega is get them against Cross and Scarlett in MLW. And by the way, which I would watch because I'm a big mark of Karrion Kross. Kairi, get it trending worldwide. If not, AEW or New Japan. Or go back to Stardom. As I said previously, her and Mercedes, Wrestle Dream. Book it, Tony Khan. The Wyatt Six. They had that incredible debut. And what have they done since that? Fucking nothing. If I had my way, Nikki Cross, TNA. Have a match with Rosemary. Dexter Lumis. Reunite with Indy Hartwell. Index would still go. Santos Escobar. Oh dear. Didn't you re-sign him when he walked away from his contract? Didn't you re-sign him, and then you release him a couple months later because there was whispers about him going to AEW. So what was the point re-signing him? Santos Escobar is one of the most talented luchador wrestlers. I get he doesn't come out to any pop, but him in NXT, he was fucking great. And for me, should have been an outsider to have won the NXT Championship. Motor City Machine Guns. Oh dear. The worst mistake they ever did was sign with WWE. They should have gone to AEW. By now, you would have had the match with FTR, and you would have had the match with the Young Bucks. And now that they're there, you could have had a match with Edge and Christian. Tag team wrestling in WWE is dead. Joe, I actually forgot Damian Priest and R-Truth were tag team champions until SmackDown last night. As I should have put in the video, it's the morning of the day after the morning, or whatever the fucking hell it's called. The morning after the day before, that's it. Shelley and Sabin go to AEW, win the tag titles. Apollo Crews. Oh man. Do you remember when he arrived at NXT and he had such good high expectations? He had a match with Finn Balor. He had an excellent match with Finn Balor. The worst mistake they did was not put him in the Hurt Business. The only time Apollo Crews had a decent run on the main roster was when he won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 37 and was with Commander Aziz, playing that Nigerian gimmick. And what have you done with Apollo Crews since? Maybe Ricochet was right. Ricochet, as much as I don't like him, I think he's right. Said Apollo Crews' love for wrestling could be dead now. Crews were killing on the fucking independent scene. I think it'd be a good acquisition for TNA. Zoe Stark, as I've been through earlier, TNA or the Indies. I do not see AEW signing for her. Alba Fire. Oh my god. Once upon a time, Kaylee Ray was the longest reigning NXT UK champion, women's champion, and I think she still is. She was doomed the second they changed the name from Kaylee Ray to Alba Fire in NXT 2.0. She was fucked the second they changed the name. Went to the main roster, won the tag titles with Isla Dawn, and what's she done ever since? She did nothing. She was a part of the Secret Service wheeling Chelsea Green's fucking wheelchair. Her and Piper Niven could have won the women's tag team titles, but obviously Piper Niven, I don't know, she's got a serious injury, and I wish Piper Niven nothing but the best. Piper Niven was not released, by the way. Andrew Chase from NXT. Chase U died when that match with, I think it was Ridge Holland. With Ridge Holland happened, and Chase U died. And then you had Uriah Connors and Cale Dixon starting the new Chase U. Never was the same. Chase U was one of the most over things in NXT when you had Duke, when you had Riley, and when you had Thea. Releasing Duke, that was the end. Dante Chen, he was on Evolve. It's doing absolutely nothing. So that one I'm not really surprised about. Luca Crisafino was like the consigliere of the D'Angelo family. Went down to Evolve and changed his gimmick, and now he's gone. I like Luca. I thought Luca was quite underrated. Malik Blade from NXT. I don't remember. Idris Enofe, when he lost his tag team partner, he was doomed. I'm surprised he wasn't gone a lot earlier, but I wish him the best. Some of these, Andrew Chase, I think he'll just stay as a Twitch streamer. Dante Chen, I think he would do well in the Indies. Luca, I think him and Malik Blade, Go and reunite with Idris and Oath and then go and win the tag titles wherever you go. It's the same with Tyson DuBont and Tariq Igwe. They were with Wes Lee for a brief period, and then Wes Lee got released by WWE. And then they were doomed. Final four, Tara May Steele, Chris Island, Trill London, and Serena Linson. 24 people lost their jobs last night, but I'm going to get fucking losers that's all going to say, oh, why is Nikita Lyons not released? Why is SY and XYZ not released? Are you fucking desperate for people to lose their jobs, to lose their livelihoods? I tweeted last night, there is going to be releases coming, but the most important thing is to support them. Like them or not, they have got to provide food for their families' fucking tables. But a great post by Steph DeLander, formerly Persia Pro in NXT. She said, getting released by WWE was the best thing that ever happened to her, and look at her now. She's done fucking great in the indies. She had that run in TNA with her husband, Mance Warner. And now she's on the indies and fucking killing it. If you're a fan of these specific wrestlers, if you're too attached to these wrestlers, you need... If Kairi Sane debuts on All In, are you going to watch All In? Are you going to watch the following Dynamite? Are you? What if Aleister Black goes to TNA? Are you going to tune into Impact every Thursday on AMC? Probably not. Because you're too attached to WWE. It's time to hit them where it fucking hurts, and that's their fucking bank. Hit them right in the ass. If you want Kairi Sane back like we did with R-Truth, go on Twitter right now, trend it, and get it done. If I was Kairi Sane, if they phoned her, I'd tell them to fuck off. Go to AEW and win the AEW Women's World title. Have a match with Shida, which is what I would love, or have the match with Mercedes, the rematch from Battle in the Valley. WWE are a fucking disgrace. You've released someone who's a part of a big storyline on Monday Night Raw. What's the point now when you and ask her a backlash if it happens? What are they going to do? Drop the whole angle? Are we going back to the Vince McMahon era? Are we going back to them days? Fucking disgrace. This company is fucking garbage. I'm sick to death of all this crap that they keep doing. All I can say is for the 24 people that lost their jobs, I wish them nothing but the best. I hope they can find work. There are various talent that will find work immediately. I will name you a couple of matches that I want. I put this on my Twitter. Follow me, JMB434, by the way. Follow me. I put the following matches I want after the releases. Aleister Black against Karrion Kross in MLW. Why the fuck not? Kaylee Ray. Please put it back as Kaylee Ray against Danny fucking Luna. Would I pay money to go and watch? If that match it was in London, would I pay money to go and see it? You fucking bet your fucking ass I'd go and see it because Kaylee Ray is fucking fantastic, as well as Danny Luna, who TNA fucked up, by the way. Mercedes and Kairi have already been through that. The Machine Guns against the Bucks and also face FTR. The worst thing that Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin did was sign with WWE. They won the tag titles after 2 weeks. And what did they do afterwards? Fuck all. Joe Gacy and Dominic Dijakovic, if you don't remember Black and Gold. GCW or MLW, wherever. Joe Gacy will find work. I think Joe Gacy's criminally underrated. Because if you didn't know, they had that fucking great feud on NXT, by the way. People saying, oh, NXT sucks, NXT's boring. Hey, it's better than 2.0. Sam Shaw, remember, He was Dexter Lumis. He was Dexter Lumis in WWE, Sam Shaw, Steve Macklin, or Mike Santana. Or you can reunite with Indy Hartwell, and you can have Index, but Insaw, or Insam, or Inshaw. Whatever the fuck you want it. And finally, Nikki Cross against Rosemary in TNA. WWE should be a fucking ashamed of themselves. All I can say is, once again, I will put this trend in. We want Kairi. And I tell you what, if this works and Kairi Sane returns, I will be fucking gobsmacked. Because it'll prove that us fans, we are fucking correct. That's all I gotta say on it. Fuck TKO. Fuck WWE. And if it was a Triple H, Nick Khan decision, fuck Triple H and fuck Nick Khan. Thank you. I'm out. Peace.